in every single meeting, in every single interaction that I do with commercial and industrial customers who want to procure open access solar solution to meet their RA100 goals and also save significant amount of electricity. So one of the major concerns that they come up with, Gaurav, I don't want to get into a long-term contract. I don't want to get into making investment under the group captive or the captive structure. Can I avail the open access solution under the short-term solution or under the third-party structure where I don't need to make investment? I've heard this multiple times and it echoes in my mind consistently. Let me tell you something. Fear of signing a long-term contract under the group captive structure is just a symptom. The root cause is being unaware of the mitigation strategy, and one of the most common mitigation strategy that can be used by you is to actually structure your power purchase agreement for an ideal tenure. So I decided to make this video for the directors, for the CFOs, for the CEOs, for the chief procurement officers who are actually very keen to sign the open access contract under the long-term tenure, but have this fear of signing this long-term contract because of equity investment involved. So I'm making this video to educate you on the 6-step framework that you can use to design or structure your PPA for the ideal tenure. I promise you, if you watch my video till the end, you will feel that you have tools, you have knowledge to actually enter into an ideal tenure, ideal PPA tenure, so that you don't leave this money on the table, that you can avail by getting into an open access solar solution and also achieve your RE100 goals. And I have designed this 6-step framework after consulting more than 30 plus industrial and commercial customers across 15 states, which has helped them save more than 50% in their electricity cost and also replace up to 70% of their power through renewable energy sources. So this is the most powerful framework that you will get exposed to after watching this video. So here is the step-by-step 6-step framework that you can follow to actually design your structure for the ideal tenure. Step number 1, ask the developers to quote you tariff for different tenures, long-term tenures like 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, 25 years. Have the commercial tariff in front of you for all of these tenures and put a comparison in front of you that for 10 years, what is the tariff that you are getting, and for the 25 years, what is the tariff that you are getting, and what is the delta between 10 year, 15 year, 20 year and 25 year contract. Step 2, now with the different tariffs that you have for different tenures, run a financial model to calculate the IRR, the internal rate of return on your investment that you will be getting under different tenures. Let's say for 10 years, what is the IRR that you are getting if you close the contract after 10 years and the tariff that you have received for 10 years. Similarly, do it for different tenures for which you have received the tariff. So after you have done the IRR analysis under different tenures, step 3 is to come up with the risk that comes to your mind for entering into a long-term contract. Just dump those lists on a file, on a piece of paper, on an Excel sheet, whatever the risk that comes to your mind. So in step 4, whatever the risk that you have put down on a sheet of paper, just categorize those risks, whether that risk belongs to a technical risk, for example, the reduction in your product demand, or any other kind of technical risk, or that risk belongs to the commercial category risk, for example, the shutdown of business or relocation of business from one place to another place. And also just categorize the risk, whether that is the internal risk which is pertaining to your business, or that is the external risk which is not pertaining to your business but to external factors. So step 5, the risk which belongs to your internal category. So have a discussion with your plant team, technical team on how to handle those risks. For example, the product demand going down in future. And also I think you should definitely hire an expert or renewable energy consultant who can do a forecasting of your electricity consumption over the next 5-10 years, so that the solution that you are procuring today, which is a long-term solution, and the capacity that you are opting for, you don't foresee a risk in that capacity. So finally, the step 6, which is the most crucial step. So once you have jotted down all the risk and categorized them into internal, external, technical, commercial, and after you had discussion with your team, which is your internal risk, just take out the remaining risks which are external. And these risks could be, what if the business shut down? What if the business needs to change location? There are many other scenarios. What if the capacity goes down? What if the regulations changes in the state? There is no banking policy. And after you have those risks in front of you, negotiate the mitigation for those risks with the developer or by having a renewable energy expert at your end. I'm making you a commitment that for every risk which is in the long term, there is a mitigation which is available. So when you are signing a long-term contract, keep this risk in front of you, negotiate the solution for each of the risks in a way which is win-win-win, so that you go and fearlessly sign the long-term contract and don't leave money on the table, which is a huge money in the open access solution with 12 months kind of payback, and also which will help you achieve RE100 goals. I hope you found value in this video, and if you want to continue this interaction with me and understand the mitigations which are available for the long-term contract, then I have a special invitation for you to book a one-on-one consultation call with me and my team, and this will be a 1-hour call. And in this call, we will break down for you what are the mitigations that you can adopt while going for a long-term solution, so that you can fearlessly procure the open access solution. And I can assure you, with your 1-hour investment of time, you will definitely get 100x value from this 1-hour meeting. So my request is to book a one-on-one consultation call with me and my team. I look forward to see you in the meeting and in my next video. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you can get real-time updates on the renewable energy solutions and the value that you just got. Looking forward to see you in my next video. Thank you.